Yo, what's going on, guys? We are showcasing the new update for Stargaze for yesterday. It's going to be the content update as well as the QOL and bug fixes and more. As you can see, there's absolutely loads, and I've got to go through all this. As you can see, that's just one of the updates, and then we've got the second one here, which is actually all this as well. So massive updates in there. So we're going to get straight into it now. So we've got the content update. So there's been a brand new cash rank has been introduced called Prime. Prime will require a total of 500 million in cash scroll consumption to be unlocked. It comes with its own brand new exclusive zone, which can be used by Prime. This zone houses a brand new mass boss, Miriam I think it is, and Hisoka, as a solo boss, as well as two new regular mobs, Gon and Killua. Prime ranks benefits. There's the benefits for the rank. So you get ×2 ELO, has a better chance than Universal to receive an extra key from raids, has a better chance to receive rare drops from mass bosses as well. That's actually pretty nice. They've got the Prime Zone. You've got the Miriam. Yes, you've got the Miriam has been added to the Prime Zone, and it's a Prime ranked mass boss with a respawn timer of 8 hours. You've also got the own mode for the Miriam, which is actually the best, new best in slot. It comes with 110% damage bonus when used, surpassing the predecessor. I don't know how to spell that word. The monkey mode, which I guess that was best in slot, but now it's been took over by the Miriam mode. Then you've also got the Hisoka has been added to the Prime Zone. This is the new solo boss that can fight in similar fashion as Whitebeard through instance fights at the cost of the zone exclusive Prime markers. So you need 5,000 Prime markers obtained from all Prime related monsters. This boss will automatically drop alchemy table necessities for soon to come tier 7 content, but note that the double drop effects will not affect the Hisoka's drops. Naturally, this boss comes with its own respective mechanics. So here's the mechanics of the Hisoka's boss. So the Hisoka has an X-shaped special attack that if you not avoid it, it'll knock off the player's overheads. He also has the ability to teleport his target away from him, much like the pest control boss. Now then you've got Gon and Killua have been added into the Prime Zone as well. So these are the new monsters for the Prime Zone. You've got the Prime Trainer and Money Safe has been added into the Prime Zone as well. So the Prime Trainer will serve as a Prime Zone shop in a future update. For now, however, it will serve as an alternative means for players to obtain ×2 damage in the form of ×2 damage tokens that will last 30 minutes. The Money Safe will serve as a zone's AFK stance to accumulate zone currency overnight, with the occasional bonus of some power crystals. Pretty OP to be fair. She needs 15,000 kills at both Kado and Blackbeard in order to kill Gon and Killua. In addition to this, you need a total kills at Whitebeard to fight the Hisoka, and lastly, to fight the Miriam, you need a 5,000 kills at both Gon and Killua. So here's a bit of like the sneak peeks and stuff of the drop tables. So this is the drop table. I'm guessing it's at Miriam, it looks like. I'm not too sure, can't see. Can't just see it, let me just have a look. Is it? Come here. No, I don't want to reply. Yeah, it's not working for full screen, I think it's because of the recording. But yeah, there's a drop tables anyway. To be fair, actually, pretty nice. On top of that, we also have the Superior Slayer expansion. An expansion to the Superior Slayer content has been added. This expansion will serve as a means to obtain the new Spectre Breath and the Crest of Leadership, which is the new best in slot for Breath and Crest slots, through materials and drops exclusive to the Superior Slayer expansion. The expansion also comes with some perks that can be unlocked through the Superior Slayer store, in combination with other unlockables, and it'll be more rewarding than its predecessor. So I'm guessing that, I don't even know what that means if I'm honest with you, but I'm guessing that means like the one before it, like the current best in slot maybe. I'm not too sure. Yeah, yeah, it's fine. So you've got the Superior Slayer Dungeon 2.0 has been added. You can run into 3 new NPCs in this zone. So you've got Null, Dissentius and Dragonborn. All 3 of these come with their own respective superior variants with their own exclusive drops. Additionally, what's a new zone without a new boss? Well, yeah, true. What's the point of doing a new zone without a new boss, I suppose, yeah? On that note, a new boss has been added in similar fashion to the skeletal dragon called Mephisto, which requires superior Slayer based materials obtained from the new NPCs in order to fight it. Note that this zone will be unlocked through unlockables, and it will cost an additional 5,000 superior Slayer points to unlock the task. Mephisto has been added, so you can unlock this by using 5,000 superior Slayer points. The mechanics: your fight will start on one of 3 floating platforms. Note that Mephisto cannot be attacked with melee, and that he will move in between the platforms, and it's crucial he is followed. When Mephisto travels to the western platform, he'll activate a 50% damage soak to range, whereas as he moves to the eastern, he'll activate a 50% damage soak to mage. So note that both attack styles will be required. The boss itself comes with the same attack styles. His drops are much like Hisoka's and will serve as alchemy table necessities for soon to come tier 7 content. So yeah, we've got the Null, Dissentius and Dragonborn been added. You'll utilise these in similar fashion as the 1.80 NPCs to hunt superior variants for the exclusive drops, as well as the materials challenge Mephisto. A new object incorporated within the dungeon to take up the fight with Mephisto is cost at our entry level fee of materials acquired from Slayer 2.0. Where's the drop rate of the, I'm guessing it's the new main boss. Into the you get 500k LMBs in 1 kill, as well as 50k seasonal kills, and they're 1 in 5, but that's not really too much. Pretty OP drops in there. So you've got the Spectre Breath has been added, new best in slot. Crest of the Conqueror has been added, a new crest which will be used on the alchemy cable in conjunction with the crest of Divine Light to create the best in slot crest. Crest of Leadership has been added, which is the best in slot crest slot. Then we've got a Cataclysmic Aura, which is a new aura slot, best in slot. Spectre Hat has been added, a better version of the superior, and will serve future purposes in tier 7 and beyond content. You've also got the Soul Stone, which has been added also, which is a new material, and that'll be in tier 7 and beyond. You've got the Water and Earth Soul, which will have the server content and new tier 6 content, as well as future tier 7 and above. You've got all form of spring related content have been replaced with summer themed, so it's all like summer themed now rather than the spring. So you've got the Summer Cape and Aura, they've been added, so you can get these from the summer box, and both slots come with 15% damage boost as well as 55 drop rate boost. You've got the Bonds and Caskets now have been added, and a new addition to offer an alternative route to free to play users to obtain donator ranks and benefits. Note that these bonds solely contribute to your rank. Additionally, bonds can be upgraded through our Pack a Punch feature at 90% success rate or 100% with a Baron of Hell Jr. For now, the caskets will be exclusive to the donation boss and deals, but will be incorporated in future content expansions. The bonds, however, have been added to a few cycled mass bosses as well as some collection logs. So we've got a brand new overhaul, a rehaul of global bosses. So enjoying the feature, we've decided to improve the rewards from global bosses significantly to make them more rewarding all around, according with the new economy's involvements to remain interesting and worthwhile to users. That's really nice. We also have a starter package. So you've got our referral bonus has been improved. So it starts it out with an immediate 1 million cash rank. Pretty nice. Cosmic store has been changed as well. You'll notice that the Superior Slayer boxes have been removed, and this was deliberate. The motive for this was to make Superior Slayer more rewarding all around, as well as make room for the inflation for the cosmetic AFK on alternative accounts. Luffy's respawn timer has been adjusted, so it now respawn every 7 hours. This was done in conjunction to the new boss, which is the Miriam, to squeeze in at least 3 spawns or more from each spawn zone's boss. So you've got Immortality Dust has been added into the Olympus Raid rare table. Your feedback was heard, and as such we've made our recently added Shield of Immortality more plausible to obtain. As such, the dust can be used on a Pack-a-Punch machine to make the shards. We've got a brand new battle passing game as well. Unlike the regular ones, this one surpasses the predecessors in value. This was done in conjunction with the rehaul to global bosses to make it all around appealing to our new users. The new Battle Pass comes with a brand new Deathwalker that offers 12% damage when worn in the cosmetic slots. Additionally, the Shield of Fate was added as a final reward, which will serve as another cosmetic damage boost at 3%. Ooh, mate, that's actually pretty nice, you know. Look at that, it's like 15% damage straight off the bat for completing it. That's really nice. Warmonger is no longer an aggressive boss. Adjustment is not final. It's just to situate the influx of raw cash brought into the economy. Because they combat the issue where the boss ended up being semi-AFK'd. So all in all, that just took me like 13 minutes just to go through one update. That's just insane, man. So then we've got the quality of life as well. So the Beowulf helmet has been added into the drop table. Divine Strength potions have been added into the alchemy table. Pack-a-Punch odds for molds have been improved. That's actually pretty nice. That's a nice update. Overall spam from activities has been looked at and mostly situated. Range has been recalculated to deal the correct amount of damage. What else we got? Upon raid completion, users will now be able to teleport back to the raid lobby. Deleted the raid chest, a brutal chest command, as the chests have been relocated to the raid lobby. That's nice, to be fair, because after you do the raid you have to like, it's got a bit confusing because you had to like teleport all over the place to like find a raid, but yeah, for the chest that was really nice. So then we've got the Bale Jr. has been added to the Slayer shop. Damage cap for the Colossus Titan has been removed. Added the starter shop to the train area. Added all demi-zone related items to the store. Added new untradeable starter potions, which can be obtained from reservoir that equal up to an ultimate potion of power. And you've got the buffed HP for Luffy, Vasta and Hulk. Link's damage cap's also been removed and now has reduced to 20 million HP. Naruto no longer has a singular master clue on its rare table. Oh mate, key rooms now open per 100 per click. Mate, that's a really good money maker, to be fair, because I remember when I used to do it, it used to be like 25 per click and you just like clicking for hours. That's really good. Well, not for hours, but you get what I mean. Red key has got a 100 million option. That's also amazing. Godly key's got a 500 option instead of 150 now. That's great. You got the Ancient Cyclops and Pyramid Head. Common and uncommon tables have been improved. Got a new system has been implemented to choose a random AFK account who's either mining, fishing, woodcutting to receive an AFK crystal at random. Actions per melting, smithing and fletching tasks have been tripled. All AFK activities and now have an increased yield of twice as much tickets, so you get like ×2 as much as what you did when you was AFKing. Rui has had a damage cap. Dante's mass boss table has been improved to cater towards more newer users and trade restricted users. That's nice. Where are we up to here? You do not need full sets to acquire set bonus anymore. Instead you need to combine them with X amount of higher tier pieces. Right, okay. That's good. Because at the moment on the game I've got like, I think I've got some Emperor and then Eternal U. But because I don't have the full set, because I don't want a full set of Eternal U because I'd lose damage off that, I'll probably get the full damage set now, I guess. That's nice. Got the keyroom skipper has been added to the Super OTP store. That sends users straight to the 4th room. That's a massive one. You've got daily login rewards been improved. The website's damage orb cooldown has been decreased from 2 hours to 1 hour to retain a 50-50 uptime. Okay, that's not too bad then. You can now cut corrupted trees and mine magical stones at a 75-25 likelihood of it not despawning. Got ×2 skilling resources. Well of Goodwill has been adjusted so you can never roll the same global bonus twice in a row. The Mouthfeel Grace has been made tradable. You've got the excess Void Helms have been removed and replaced with a Void Helmet and now offers Tribrid stats. All raid related systems have received a rehaul. Superior Hearts can now be used to make epic grinder crystals at the grinder, and they removed one shot mechanic from the Zeus as it was inconsistent, but instead Zeus now ignores all forms of damage reduction. Remove one of the hound phases at Hades. It was inconsistent, but the HP of the remaining phase has been increased by 1.5. You got the Valor chests have been removed from several drop tables to retain a healthier ratio of incoming chests with keys. Coming on to the bug fixes now. You got correlated issues to the Ring of Perfection have been addressed accordingly. Dry streak issues have been addressed and now will track correctly when being displayed. Correlated issues with the Cataclysmic Ring have been addressed. Player on stores have been addressed. Fix the safe spot at Whitebeard. Hulkbuster's collection log now includes the Hulkbuster mode. Let's have a look. I did donate a rank Adamant, which is 7.5 total. You get a 65% damage boost as well as a 525 drop rate boost. Adamant donators will receive an Adamant casket once every 24 hours too. Got a brand new Twilight set has been added to Web Store. Comes with 100% damage drop rate bonus as well as the 8% damage per piece. Wow, that's nice. Adds a 50% drop rate scroll and 100% drop rate scroll to the Web Store as well. Battle Pass skippers have received a value adjustment in the Super OP store for 350 Stargaze coins each. Donator ranks have been renamed to Bronze, Iron, Steel, Mithril, Adamant. You've got the Web Store tokens and now 190 Stargaze coins in the Web Store. Give all events will no longer need to be applied to all active accounts, but rather 1 IP per unique IP. Right, okay, that's not... right, okay. So instead of like having like 10 accounts on at once, 5 I think the max used to be, it only goes to 1 account now per IP. Right. We've also got the mold box in the donation store, which in this video the lucky winner will be receiving 2 mold boxes. So it's a donation store item, so yeah, make sure you do comment your in-game name, because you will be receiving 2 of the new mold boxes to one lucky winner, which will be withdrawn maybe in a day or 2. Donation stores received a rehaul from values to newly added additions. You've got the battle pass completion with no allowance. Added the donation box that contains various amounts worth of loot in the donation store. You can have a look at this by doing reward list command. Web store token from store has received an rehaul from prices to item additions and removals. Event manager has received an abundance of new commands to appease our users with more variety. So yeah, the update QOL bug fixes was literally insane, and it's just too much. It was just too much. I mean, I don't even know how we can say how much there was in there, but there was a lot of content. So now we also have the quality of life. This is another update, which is as the bug fixes. So this is like more QOLs as well as bug fixes. So you've got the God Wars bosses no longer have a damage cap. Hounds in the Olympus raids have had their health halved. Corrections to a few informational messages for our seasonal boss from the spring to summer. Warmonger has had its drop table reverted to how it was before the last update. Link's health has been decreased to 100 million. Well of Goodwill has been adjusted from 1,500 to 500 stargaze coins, which is 500 billion. Thanks. But to be fair, it's not too much on the server, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty easy to make money on here. Godly Chest has its opening function reduced from 500 to 100 until we address the issue causing server-wide lag. Tripled the health for pest control Void Knight and lowered the damage dealt by the fillers. Added the link mode to the starter store for 1,000 starter tokens. Added new items to the AFK store and adjusted some item prices accordingly with the server's progression. The Galactic Zone store has received a rehaul as the values were outdated. That's okay, that's pretty nice. So I'm guessing they'll be either cheaper or cost more, I'm not too sure. Increase the cash and key drops for key room NPCs. That's really nice as well, because you can get quite a lot of cash and it's actually been increased, so that's really nice. Corporal Beast has had its top table buffed and improved, and new players will also get a collector's icon upon starting. So you get to start with like a collector's icon now, so you can get like a collector's necklace kind of thing. Where are you going? Where am I up to? All outcoming table related upgrades from tier 3 have had the success rate to 100%, with the exception of skilling related tools. Eternal Raid now requires 25 openings for a guaranteed reward. Oh, okay, 25 openings for a guaranteed. That's pretty nice. And the NPCs closer to the starting area for efficiency purposes. Spawn amounts have been lowered as well. Summer Pete's health has been increased to 4 billion. They've had the Abito, Kakashi and the Teacher have all the drop tables improved for new players. Superior AoE zones has been adjusted to colourful AoE, and all lower box tiers have been replaced by the higher tier. Godly boxes at AoE zone now award 65 tokens per kill, opposed to 20. Alchemy table no longer announces below tier 4. You can now use pets in the pest control minigame rather than being forced to dismiss and resummon when you're done. The mount obtained from HPRO rewards have been added. Donation box has had its drop table updated and now displays recently added new drops. 10,000 berries dropped from Whitebeard no longer resets to Dry Street. Colossus Titan and Rui now have a chance to drop $5 bonds, that's pretty nice. Various damage caps have been adjusted. The drop table has been simplified and has its drop rates improved. Power crystals are no longer in the list of announced drops. The Gun and Gorilla have had the tables altered ever so lightly. You can now add the Leviathan pet to the Shadow pet. Do you know what? I really cannot say that word. I don't know how to spell it. Is it Leviathan or something? I don't fucking know. You can now sell Demizone items to the Demistone store. 30% of the items value in store. Soulru has had its drop rates improved and the ultimatum pieces are made easier to obtain. And here is the last little bit. Can't believe this updates actually took 26 minutes. And I've only just read through it. That's how much of an update it is. So you've got bug fixes now anyway. You've got universal ranks can no longer access the prime zone. Summer Pete has had its spawn timer corrected from 30 minutes to 1 hour. That's actually about every hour though. Oh yeah, I think it was every hour, but then yeah, okay. Miriam now can be attacked by all users that meets the requirements rather than one person. Alright, okay, so it's not a solo boss anymore, I'm guessing. That's nice then. Group Iron Man has been addressed and situated, which is within the Group Iron Man bank. Adamant Rank now assigns a correct donator casket every 24 hours. Brutal Raids Tile Room related issues have been addressed and resolved. Gun and Killer now award boss points. You can no longer receive Superior 2.0 tasks if you don't have the unlockable unlocked, as well as the perk. Superior Slayer box and mark perks are now exclusively for Superior Slayer and will not work elsewhere as this wasn't intended. The achievements for Malfield have been fixed and should now track accordingly. Miriam's KC requirements have now been applied and function as intended. Corrected the announced drops to now include the items that reported to not be announced. Fixed an issue where the NPCs would null if dealt too much damage. Damage now dealt shows accordingly, as well isn't capped at 214 million. Magic's had an issue fixed where it wouldn't register damage beyond an intended damage cap. AoE feathered instances no longer have issues. Fixed an issue where a player would be forced to stop while wood cutting. Adjusted the calculation of enchantment slots for range and calculate accordingly. And last but not least, fixed an issue where collection logs wouldn't track accordingly for team-based bosses. Now, let's be honest, this has just took me nearly half an hour of constant talking to showcase one update, and bear in mind this is like how many updates have they had? I don't even. To be fair, I've actually lost track how many updates they've had on there. They've had updates like every week, and this is just one of the weekly updates. So as you can see, major content added in there, and it's every week to do this. So yeah, this was the showcase of the new update and the QOLs, bug fixes and more. So if you did enjoy this video, please drop a like, comment your in-game name, as you will be one of you will win 2 mode boxes, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel.